As promised in our video on top 10 performances of the year, we are back with the top 10 Indian films of 2020. Multiple movies this year could not get a theatrical opening due to the ongoing pandemic. Did you hear that I said ongoing? So keep washing those hands and wearing masks. OTTs came to our rescue and gave us some memorable cinema to cherish. A shelter amidst the depression all around. Before we begin the countdown, we would like to mention that we are yet to watch Chaitanya Tamhane's The Disciple, the winner of the prestigious Fipresci Award at Venice, and other awards in multiple festivals. We sincerely believe it would have made our list and eagerly awaiting to watch it soon. We wish all of you a very happy, prosperous, and exciting 2021. Also, subscribe to Filmkopath for more awesome content on cinema. Let's begin. Tack, 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 tack. At number 10 on our list, we have the Bengali film Nirontor, directed by debutant Chandrashish Rai, starring the Bengali thespian Prosenjit Chatterjee, who has also produced the film. Nirontor is a multi-layered film on the journey of life, exquisitely captured by Shomik Haldar's camera. The slow, languid pace and brevity of the story balances the depth of everyday human emotions, interactions, and relationships arising out of it. Nirontor is an addition to the list of new age contemplative films which advocate spontaneous celebration of life, providing a closer look at death. Prosenjit as the protagonist is impressive in his demeanor and captivating expressions, while newcomers Satyam Bhattacharya and Ankita Majhi support him with equal intensity and ease. Nirontor is available on ZEE5 to watch. At number 9 on our list is the Sujit Sircar tragicomedy Gulabo Satabo. In quintessential Sujit Sircar style, the film brings to life the back alleys of Lucknow, the small roads, the old Havelis, all kind of bind you in a spell of picturesque beauty. Add to that a brilliant Amitabh Bachchan as Mirza the landlord and the subdued Ayushman as Bake the tenant, and you have a beautiful bittersweet story which keeps you hooked till the end and fills you with warmth and sadness at the same time. Farooq Jafar as Fatima Begum is fantastic in all scenes, while one has to mention the brilliant Shrishti Srivastav as Guddu, who pulls her own weight in spite of heavyweights around her. For a more detailed discussion on how Gulabo Satabo fits into Sircar's filmography and philosophy of life, please watch our exclusive video on Sujit Sircar. You can also watch Gulabo Satabo on Amazon Prime. At number 8 on our list, we have the Malayalam romantic thriller Kapella, the directorial debut of Mohammad Mustafa. The magic of Kapella lies in the fact that it creates a level of comfort only for all that to be taken away in a second. The film stresses on the fact how an everyday real-life story can turn into a thriller of cat and mouse chase. As we have mentioned more than once, one of the striking aspects of Malayalam cinema is how effortlessly it blends genre movie making into real stories, as Kapella once again proves. Kapella is a compelling watch, with Anna Ben once again giving us a fabulous performance, ably supported by Roshan Mathew and Srinath Bhasi. Kapella is available on Netflix for you to watch. At number 7 on our list, we have Serious Men, directed by Sudhir Mishra. In this satirical drama, Sudhir reflects upon the society as well as how an individual's interactions with it are marred by the position one already has in the society. Sudhir keeps things subtle, yet you can clearly see the multifold aspects of the movie, starting from caste system, aspirations of the lower middle class, hypocrisy of the powerful men, misogyny, politics, and their interplay in a hauntingly beautiful presentation. Nawaz is his brilliant self, but Akshat Das as Nawaz's son steals the show with his beautifully humane portrayal of a child trapped by the aspirations of his parents. Unsurprisingly, Akshat is also on our list of top 10 acting performances of the year 2020. If you have not seen that yet, do check it out. Link is in the description. Serious Men can be watched on Netflix. At number 6 on our list, we have the brilliant Tamil drama Nasir, directed by Arun Karthik. Nasir is an adaptation of a short story by the acclaimed Gujarati writer Dilip Kumar, who writes in the Tamil language. The movie's uneasy and steady otherization makes one uncomfortable, which further hits home due to its matter-of-fact nonchalance. Komarane Valvane as Nasir makes you feel the vulnerability of the character as one's own. The subtle portrayal of religion and its duality are never forced but underlined in the movie. Nasir is a quiet film, but once it's over, it keeps shouting and howling in your head for long. We were fortunate enough to watch Nasir in the YouTube Online VR1 Film Festival. And as per latest news, Nasir will be featuring in the major festivals across the country in 2021. Fingers crossed. Talking about humane portrayals, at number 5 we have some really humane demons or Rakshasas and their story, in arguably India's first true sci-fi movie. You guessed it. We are talking about the restrained and deeply original movie Cargo, directed by Aarti Kadav. Aarti gives us a story of Rakshasas who help the humans in their afterlife journey. However, the movie is not about that. It is about the constant struggle of an individual with his own insecurity and his inability to let go. The humans cannot let go of their earthly baggage, and the Rakshasas cannot let go of their past and their present. Vikrant Masi is brilliant as Prahastha, and so is Shweta Tripathi as Yuvishka. To get a deeper insight on Cargo, please check out our Cargo review, link in the description. Watch this beautiful movie on Netflix while it's there. At number 4 on our list of top Indian movies of 2020, we have the Malayalam psychological drama Trance, directed and produced by Anwar Rashid, with Fahad Fasil in the lead. First things first, Fahad is exceptional as the eccentric preacher who manages to keep you glued with his histrionics in his otherworldly performance. But Trance is so much more than what meets the eye on the first watch. But once you astutely observe, the movie begins to unravel much more. Beginning with the quote on one of the walls of Fahad's house, "There is no elevator to success," culminating with Fahad taking an elevator and accidentally meeting the lady who paves the way for his success. No coincidence, we think. The biblical references and the 3 evil people who guide our protagonist finally ending in the gruesome hacking of the God Maker through a symbolic weapon by the believer. Phew, this movie really cares about your attention to detail. To see how Fahad did on our list of top Indian performances of the year, please check out our list. Trance is available for you to watch on Amazon Prime. And now to the top 3. At the 3rd position on our list, we have the Malayalam revenge drama Ayapanam Koshim, written and directed by Sachi, who sadly left us this year. Ayapanam Koshim is a 3-hour-long movie, but not for 1 second will you feel any semblance of boredom, which is an exceptional achievement on its own. The movie revolves around 2 male protagonists baying for each other's blood. But what's remarkable is the spin Sachi is able to give to his story. In classic good versus bad stories, we get to see the hero who has multiple shades to his character, such as the lover, the son, and the family man. However, here we see shades of the antagonist and empathize more with him by the end of the movie. Such a classic diversion. Prithviraj as Koshi is a revelation, his best performance till date. Biju Menon as the menacing policeman Ayappan is incredible too. Do watch this incredible revenge saga on Amazon Prime. At the 2nd position on our list, we have Tappad by Anubhav Sinha with Taapsee Pannu in the lead. It's an understatement to say that Anubhav Sinha has come a long way from the days of Cash or Tathastu, with a string of socially relevant movies as in the Oppression trilogy of Mulk, Article 15 and now Tappad. The brilliance of Tappad not only lies in its portrayal of domestic violence, but also in its self-awareness as a movie. It makes the audience uncomfortable by constantly putting the notion of, it's just one slap. Is it worth ending a relationship because of one slap? We as the audience are unsure throughout the movie and would have loved to give the guy who apparently changed another chance, bringing out our own hypocrisies and skeletons from the closet. Therein lies the brilliance of its narrative. Our protagonist Amrita, portrayed by the brilliant Taapsee, is never unsure. In spite of the pressure on her from every end, she resists. Thappad is unapologetic and gives voice to millions of women in India who suffer in silence. Tappad is available once again on Amazon Prime. Looks like Prime has some good content this year. Before we move on to the top position on our list, here are a few special mentions. SHARE by Rohena Gera, with Tilottama Shom in the lead, is a brilliant love story breaking across the societal barriers. The movie has premiered in multiple festivals last year, but has hit Indian theatres only this year. Hence, it is not on our list. The other special mention we have is Achal Mishra's Gamak Ghar. Achal's film is different from anything we have seen this year or hardly witnessed in the last decade of Indian cinema. The observational movie, with a family ancestral house as the central character, feels like a database cinema, and hence we did not put it in comparison to the narrative features we have on our list. Gamak Ghar can be seen on Movie India. And lastly, we have a mention of short film Natkhat, directed by Shyam Vyas, with Vidya Balan in the lead. Natkhat captures how society's toxic masculinity is fed to the young and impressionable children, where women are shorn of agency and men get the feeling of power by blatant display of machismo. This 30-odd minute film will send shivers down your spine and ache your heart long after it ends. And now, for the top position on our list of Best Indian Movies of the Year 2020. Drum rolls. It is Eeb Ale Oo, the cinema debut of documentary filmmaker Pratik Vats. Eeb Ale Oo is a satirical drama of a young migrant who comes to Delhi in search of work and starts to work as a contractual monkey repeller. The movie looks at the plight of young unemployed men of India through the eyes of Anjani Prasad, the migrant boy who is looking for employment of any kind, with a par excellence performance by Shardul Bhardwaj. The rawness of the shots of the monkeys, the believability of the poverty, and the sadness in the eyes of the protagonist makes one lose oneself completely in the movie. And in the end, when the movie takes a surreal turn, one is forced to feel insecure about what might happen next. What will all this culminate to? Are we living in the reality or in a bubble which might burst at any second? Watch out our video on contemporary cinema on Class Divide for more discussion on how Eeb Ale Oo gels into the recurring theme of contemporary cinema across the globe. Eeb Ale Oo is currently running in theatres in India. Do watch this gem of a movie while this is still running. That is all for today. Do you agree with our list? Which other movies you think we should have included? Put them in the comments section below. And also, do not forget to subscribe to Filmkopath. Wishing you a very happy and prosperous 2021 once again. Thank you for watching.